What up, yo? Randy here, Nerds Templar. What am I doing? Oh, this. Back again with some Pokemon collection stream. This is episode, whatever it says in the title, 57. Sorry if there's a little bit of lag here in the stream. Sometimes it seems to be the case, even though everything else looks good. So, not much to do today. Short stream today, as always on Tuesday morning. I am because of last stream, which was supposed to be the big long stream, ended up being pretty short actually. I am gonna try to actually shorten all the streams, and it would help to do that if I did end up doing a Wednesday or maybe Thursday market-like stream, or maybe just a more generic stream. We could do all sorts of different stuff, but I could maybe mainly focus on talking about different things I have for sale. I know I've talked about this in the past. I think that's what may happen though. As you may have seen, there's been a few other random fun things streamed recently on here. I did the new Disney Lorcana starter decks, and then I also opened up the Star Wars Unlimited 2-player starter set from the Spark of Rebellion that I've had sitting here for a while. I have another one available on TCGPlayer. Oh, and also speaking of, if you are the guy who bought the 2 Spark of Rebellion packs from me, don't worry, your packs will be on the way today. Just caught me at a bad time. I think it was like Friday evening or something, or maybe it was even Thursday evening when the purchase was made. So it was a little rough for me, but now I will be able to get it out to you today finally. So that's that. I guess there's not much else to talk about. As the title says, Glaceon VSTAR, and as the description says, I got this at my local Walmart. The Lefeon VSTAR we opened a while ago was from TCGPlayer. I think I got it for about $35, which is about what I think it still is. Same with Glaceon. Both sold out on pokemoncenter now. Recently sold out, which is why I got them. I'm kind of trying to focus on not only getting new stuff that comes out, which you've seen, like the Twilight Masquerade, ETB, and other things, I guess some Temporal Forces stuff when that was coming out, but also trying to get mainly older stuff that I'm seeing go out of stock on pokemoncenter. That's kind of the first stuff, because I'm assuming that stuff is going to be at a lowish price and will be climbing shortly. And so I figured I'd try to get that stuff out of the way, get the new stuff out of the way, because that'll also mostly climb in price, especially the stuff, the ETBs, the other things that people like. The Charizard EX Paldean Fates 10, I grabbed that pretty quickly because it was like immediately sold out on TCG or on pokemoncenter. So I got that, and I still haven't seen that in any local, like real stores yet. I've seen all the other ones. I have not seen that. Nobody has Charizard EX other than TCGPlayer, which is where I got mine for, I think, $40, which was a lot more already. So things like that, as when it comes to newer stuff, that's what I'll be focusing on. Also, cool stuff like this, which actually falls into the category of probably recently sold out on pokemoncenter, because it's Scarlet Violet 151 Zapdos EX Collection. There's 4 packs in there, plus the Zapdos, the Electabuzz. That was also from the local Walmart, local-ish. They also had the Alakazam, which I wish I would have gotten, but those were actually I think $30 each at Walmart. Not too bad, actually. Again, cheaper than you're going to find it on TCGPlayer, the Glaceon at least. The Zapdos, I'm not too sure what that goes for on TCGPlayer. In fact, let's check that real quick. Zapdos EX Collection. Yeah, that'll go for, actually that's cheaper on TCGPlayer. Well, let's see what the real price is. It says $25, $26. Okay, it's actually going to be about $30. So yeah, Whether you get it on TCGPlayer or Walmart, sorry, my nose is itchy, you're paying about the same price. So that all being said, 5 minutes in now, I guess that's long enough. It's enough talking. Let me turn this light on and see if we can. Okay, that's a little better. I think I like that. And of course, you can see all my cards still sitting out because honestly, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with the nice cards that I don't necessarily want to put in the collection itself. I'm going to be taking some out, like the Vaporeon V. I don't know what I'm going to do with these because I want to keep them. I mentioned maybe putting the top 10 most valuable, kind of putting a running top 10 in the back like this for the streams. But for the other ones that are not in the top 10, I'm not sure what I would do. But this was from the last stream there. Awesome secret water and energy from Chilling Rain. If I'm not mistaken, that was like $10 or something, maybe around there, perhaps. Anyway, let's do it. Let's do the Glaceon VSTAR Special Collection. This was around Brilliant Stars, but in fact, I think it's even labeled as a Brilliant Stars collection, but I don't think there's any Brilliant Stars packs in there. I think there's 2 Evolving Skies, though, and what's that first one there? Does that say Rebel Clash? Yeah, it does. And then I believe 2 Fusion Strike. That's definitely Fusion Strike. I think the Bolton over here is Fusion Strike. And I think the 2 in the very back. This one definitely. I think this one also are Evolving Skies. That one I guess could be Fusion Strike 2 in the back, but no. And it looks the top, that like top corner ring up there looks like the Evolving Skies pack. That's what I'm going off of. Let's open it and find out. So, and there were 2 of these at the local Walmart, at least 2 of the Glaceons. I think there were 3. One of them was real high up though, and I didn't want to go reaching for it. So I just checked out the 2 that I could get to easily, and they both had the same packs in them. So I just grabbed one. And as always, just going to leave the cards, the promos inside of here for now. Eventually, we're going to take them all out, I'm sure, and do something with them. But for now, I've been leaving all the promos and this kind of stuff in the boxes, in the plastic, in fact, because, well, it saves me sleeves and hard shell cases, or whatever you want to call them, the harder sleeves. So I got like a big chunk of glue here that I'm trying to rip off. That's what's taking so long here. That big, I don't even know, piece of box or glue or whatever it is. I'm not sure. There we go. All right. All that nonsense off of there. Almost would that almost be like what is all that material in here? It's like, is that usually all in there, or is that almost I don't know. People talk about the repackaging, these retail stores repackaging stuff, and then it makes me wonder. So anywho, here we go. I have a feeling that these aren't in their own separate thing. Look at the back, there's no code cards showing. Yeah, they're not. So those cards are loose in there. I'm going to grab all the packs out. And gently replace it. Now, here we go. Awesomely, I have been checking out the prices of these promos as well. For actually soon, I'm going to have the first month top 10 cards, top 10 pulls from the first month montage done. All I have to do is put in the text, and it's actually all finished. So that might actually be coming out. That might come out tomorrow. To try to space videos a little bit. I'll probably wait till tomorrow, but I'll probably finish it today. Who knows, that Glaceon VSTAR could make it on the list that I've been keeping, which really just is anything that's over 50 cents. I should probably switch it now to anything over $1. I was doing the 50 cents because in the beginning I needed cards that were that cheap to make a top 10 because I was getting such horrible pulls, as you may know. I really do like that Glaceon VSTAR artwork though. Between Lefeon and Glaceon, man, it's a really hard choice in my opinion. I think they're both pretty cool, but at the same time, neither of them I don't think would beat out any of the first five, you could say. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon. Out of those, it's hard enough to pick. All right, there's that. I'll just put that right back where it was. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm going to leave it. It doesn't matter anyway because you can't see Sydney. She's just below the box, sleeping. We've got our Pikachu coins in here from last time too. I'll probably end up going to my nephews, one of my nephews. I think I have enough Pikachus and Charizards that they can both have one of each of those. In case they want to switch it up sometimes. My younger nephew not old enough, quite old enough yet to play, but he can collect still. Almost old enough to play. I think he just needs about maybe a year and a half or so. Once he gets into school and he starts learning that way, I guess maybe. I guess I got faked out by those packs. Those are actually Vivid Voltage and 2 fusions. So we got everything else, but 2 Vivid Voltage instead of Evolving Skies. That's too bad. Let's go in order because I think this is about from earliest to newest because that's probably about the value of them. Although Rebel Clash might be better than Vivid Voltage. I'll give you a Rebel Clash. I'll give you a Vivid Voltage. Then I'll give you a Fusion Strike. I actually, you know what? I just realized that there's 5 packs in this thing, and this would have been one I should have saved. And I was gonna do the Pokemon Go tin because it has 4 packs in it, and for these days it would either be a 3 or 4 pack thing is what I would be shooting for. 5+ for the Friday streams, which would be when I should have done this. But it's okay. Obviously, too late to change now, but. Not too many 5+ things left at the moment. Right now, actually, I think the Iron Treads EX Paldean Fates 10 is the only 5+ pack thing we own. We have unopened. So whatever though. We could also do both of the stacking tins at once, but I was kind of planning on getting the electric stacking tin, having all 3 of the first ones, and then doing those in consecutive Tuesday streams. Three consecutive Tuesdays. Anyway, first card here, Rebel Clash for you guys. I know you probably don't need me holding it at the screen that long, but just in case you're somebody who does, there you go. Phantom, we don't have too many Rebel Clash. May be able to fill out the collection a little bit, if nothing else. Dreepy, which I think we have both of those. Galarian Farfetch'd. Might not have that. Onedge. And Temple, and I guess this is probably a bad pack with the white border. The Reverse Holo. Oh, sweet Magmar Reverse Holo, but it's just a common. I think it looks cool. It's nice artwork. Magmar, as I always say, is awesome. But Unpeasant for the Unhollow Rare, and Metal Energy, Horror, Psychic Energy, a Tool Scrapper, and Dan. Maybe a couple new cards there for us. All of these packs, all of these sets are unplayable now, though. In standard, that is. You play on your own. You can play them to your heart's content, I suppose. So yeah, a little unfortunate we don't have any Evolving Skies today, but you know, that doesn't mean we can't still get something decent from one of these other packs. Vivid Voltage, here we go. Orbeetle on the front. You know, I don't think I have any Orbeetle cards. How about that? Can't tell if that's a good or bad card. I think it's a bad one. Sandile. Oshawott. Pine Ho. Clefairy, Clefairy, and a Temple. Okay, that was 5. So our reverse Hollow. Oh my goodness. And Execute. And the rare, a Fortress. Psychic Energy, Girafarig, Electric, and Delmise. Yeah, I don't know. The reason I was even more faked out by the Vivid Voltage was that I did get at least one Evolving Skies in my Lefeon VSTAR. They do vary though, so I guess I shouldn't be too suspicious. Well, these packs are pretty horrible right now. But again, I say that, but we've bought many things from big retailers and had hits in them. So yeah, I guess I just shouldn't be begging too much for good cards every single time we open something. But oh yeah, I mean, I guess yeah. This was in the last stream. I think before the stream before that was the Tatsugiri. We have the in fact still sitting here as well. Still got the Lost Vacuum and the Palafin. Well, the Palafin's not as good, but the Lost Vacuum, Secret Rare. That's the kind of thing I would immediately put up on TCGPlayer if I got another one. Really, I guess that goes for any of the like full arts that I would have duplicates of. I should put all the full art cards that I got from the auction on TCGPlayer, especially the ones that are playable. Not that they're all that great. This might be an actual decent code card. This might mean there's a holo rare, I think. There you go. Yeah, and I think Fusion Strike, if I'm not mistaken, is slowly picking up in value, some cards. Ferroseed, I at least have seen people talking about them more. Joltik, Sandile again, Seedot, and Pikipek. Reverse Hollow. Opal. Okay. It's actually not a bad card. Flip 2 coins, search your deck for a number of cards up to the number of heads, and put them in your hand, shuffle your deck. So potentially just grabbing 2 cards right out of your deck, whatever you want. Maybe at least one. A Dusk Noir, of course. I think we have like 7 of these guys. So we got another one now. Of course. Darkness Energy. Swoobat. A Duat to go with the Oshawott and League Staff. Well then. At least there's a holo rare, but a bit of a failure. I haven't gotten into really, honestly, with everything going on, I haven't even had time to really look at my own excess collection, let alone consider putting some of them up on TCGPlayer. But with all these auction cards, there's really no need right now. My own collection, my own duplicates have been off, and they're in this box right here. It's almost full now, in fact, of duplicates. And I'm not even including the duplicates from sets, which I have Elite Trainer boxes of, because they're in the Elite Trainer box sleeves inside the Elite Trainer boxes for now. At least 60 of them, because some of them have more than that, I guess. Vivid Voltage may be getting close to having over that. And once I get over that, then I start putting the duplicate of the duplicate commons and uncommons in just regular sleeves, and then in this box here. Back with the other collection. So really the 60 sleeves will eventually be like a showcasing of the best cards of that set of duplicates I have mainly. And all right, I'll keep that bad code card for myself there. Fusion Strike, 2 packs left here. Rotom, Smeargle. I have both of those, I believe. I have a lot of Fusion Strike. We do have an Elite Trainer box of that. You can kind of see up there behind me some of the stuff. I think you can see the whole shelf. Yeah, you just can't see because it's so blurry. Carvana, Clamperl, and a Morpeko. Again, most of those believe we have. I think this one comes, yeah, that's in the Pikachu Battle Academy. Not the newest Battle Academy, but the second now of 3. It just came out with one. I really want to get that, but it's like 25 bucks. Wonder if I can get a little cheaper maybe on TCGPlayer in about a couple weeks or a month. Reverse Holo Slugma. Wow, this box is horrible. Latias, that's at least kind of cool, but I'm trying to think if I have a Latios. I think I already have Latios. I need Latios, so that's a little unfortunate. Metal Energy, a Dreadnought, which I think we have a bunch of, Sliggoo, and a Shauna. Shauna's always nice if you want to build like, if you're not trying to build standard decks, but you're trying to build just simple, you'd even call them expanded play, honestly, because that goes the whole way to Sun and Moon base. So if you want to just build some like easy to use, simple expanded play decks, Shauna's always a nice card to get for that. Nice filler card. Again, see those in the they're in all the Battle Academy decks because shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 5 cards. It's pretty much a professor's research, right? Just a little less. All right, guys, last pack. Nothing good. Nothing good at all. I mean, you can't even call the Holo Duskmar good. I would say the Reverse Holo Opal is probably the best thing we got. Personally, I think the Magmar was the coolest. Latias is also cool, though, but it's an unholo, so that is unfortunate. Slugma Reverse. I mean, come on. All right, this is it. We also do have one repackaged thing left that we bought at the card shop a while back. I'm going to wait until I do a 3-pack opening for one of these shorter Tuesday streams. When I do a 3-pack thing, we'll open that at the end. Make it a 4-pack, so that'll be the next time we do one of those. I don't think I have any 3-pack things other than those stacking tins. Actually, I guess I have 3 packs, unfortunately. And look at that, guys. Wow, how unlucky are we? Another white code card. But thanks for joining me. There you go. That's yours. Baby. Impy Dimp. Schnom. Another Schnom. We have a lot of Schnom from Fusion Strike. Onyx. We've got to be getting close to having all the commons and uncommons from Fusion Strike. We should at this point, honestly. And a Durant, is that the and? Yes. It's number 5 there. So the reverse holo, the last reverse holo, the last decent card. Ha, 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 ha. A Metapod. And then the rare Electros. Fighting Energy. Cross Siva is actually decent, I guess. Simisage and Sydney. Didn't wake my pup up saying that. Gotta check every time I pull him, though. I only have like 3 of him, though, I'm pretty sure. All right. Well, that's too bad. What can you do, though? At least I got the Glaceon VSTAR Collection, which was really the concern. Would have been nice to have at least something in there, I suppose, but whatever. We have enough. We've had enough decent cards recently, I would say. Decent pulls that it's okay. we'll have our Friday stream coming up. Usually, because we open more on Friday streams, I guess they're a little more dependable for something good. What are we going to do, though? I don't really want to do Iron Treads EX. We have that 14-pack big collection still. The heavy hitters, I think, is what I've seen it called. Actually, it might even be on the box. The heavy hitters, Lucario V and Tyranitar V, I think is a retail collection, but it's nice big 14 packs. I think the packs actually are ranging from Brilliant Stars to Silver Tempest, so they're all the Sword and Shield that are still in standard for this year, all that are left in standard at all, but they'll be standard for this year until like maybe like March or April next year. So we could always get into that, but I've actually been thinking about opening that and having those 14 packs as like standby almost. But I don't want to do any injustice to the beautiful 14-pack gift I was given a while back. Around Easter or something, actually. We've had that. That's probably the thing we've had here for the longest, because I've been trying to find the right time. But now with my nephews getting into Pokemon as well, I'm a little tempted to share a couple of the packs at least with them. There's 14. Maybe I give them each 2 packs. Still have 10 to open. That's still plenty. That's like still a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Good morning, or maybe evening to you. How's it going? No good pulls today. You didn't miss anything. But yeah, Glaceon VSTAR. Getting that out of the way at the very least. Have both of those now. When it comes to things I don't have on Pokemon Center, I'm still trying to get right now. It's actually, let me bring that up. I'm doing well, other than opening this and getting literally nothing. Literally nothing. So, yeah. We had one holo rare, Dusk Noir from, yeah, Vivid Voltage. I'm pretty sure we have at least 2 of these. I think maybe 3. That probably makes 4. Yeah, and literally nothing else. This Latias, I guess, but it's a unhollow, and then I guess it was in here we had the reverse hollow opal. Yeah, which is, I guess, okay. Not that it's worth anything, but I don't know, maybe a card somebody might want. So that's another card that you could throw into like an easy to play deck. So yeah, I was going to show. Oh, of course they have the new stuff out again for the next set of Pokemon. As always, not missing any time there. They are not, I should say. They are not. Here we go. All right, there we go. I figured I'd pull this up. Why not? What were the only things we're missing right now that I need to get my hands on that are not on Pokemon Center anymore? My biggest concern is the that slip of the tongue was because they're the what are they called? The divergent powers, I think. Tins from some time ago. Not really that long. They're like Astral Radiance, I think, maybe. Tins. All of them went. I saw the Hisuian Typhlosion V go out of stock, and I meant to get that, and I forgot. And then I checked again a while later, and all 3 of there they are. All 3 of them were then gone. And this is a bit too late. I've seen things get restocked right up here, I would say, somewhere. Maybe. There's some things. The Silver Tempest Elite Trainer box was never restocked, so there's that. These pins were never restocked from Pokemon Go. The Dragonite V-Star wasn't restocked when that went. These are things that I've seen go and haven't. But the Fire Stacking tin And the Crown Zenith, either the Zamazenta or the Zacian, the big collection, one of those went out of stock and was immediately restocked. So sometimes they do restock slightly older things, but when you get back this old, I don't think they're going to be restocking. But this is the kind of stuff you could potentially still find at like Walmart and stuff, I guess. Because they got Pokemon Go, they got a bunch of the like Lost Origin and Astral Radiance type of stuff. Obviously, you just seen me open the Glaceon VSTAR, which is right at the top of this next page here. There's the stacking tins. They didn't get restocked though, but they just went out of stock too. So luckily I got those. Those are going up pretty quick, I think, on TCGPlayer. And also the ones I got from Walmart, they're sitting up there. They're in decent condition, but they're not perfect, like mint condition tins. But they still look good, so it's okay. Anyway, that's about it on there. We don't really have anything to look up on TCGPlayer at all, actually. Oh, you know what? Let's look up the Glaceon VSTAR. Why not? Oh my god, I forgot how to spell it. There we go. Oh wow, that Play Pokeball one's pretty good. Over $1 at least for the VSTAR there. Not to replay, almost $2 actually. Oh, that's direct. That's the direct cost. Almost $1.50, I would say. Not counting #1 up there. Not bad, not bad. It's actually probably one of the lower promos at that level. The Lefeon, I think, is a lot more. So $30 for the set each for the set right now. So $60. Well, yeah, $60 plus only 3 shipping. That's not bad. So you could get them still quite cheap, pretty much as cheap as I just got them. But if you're trying to get them singularly, you are paying much more. Paying about what I figured it would be at right now, about $40. This is an awesome card. Ooh. Oh, Crown Zenith, really? Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery card, so it's not even like a super rare or anything. It's just one of the gallery cards. And it's worth quite a bit, actually. Wow. It's probably one of the more valuable gallery cards. Although I don't know about Crown Zenith, maybe theirs are more than like the Lost Origin and stuff. I don't know. Let's look up what the Opal Reverse Holo is. I don't know if it's actually any good. I guess it's that one. It's not going to be because I guess it's about the same as you'd expect. 10 cents seems to be about the average for reverse holos of any sort. So yeah, I guess that's it. There's not anything to show, unfortunately, but that's fine. I've been getting into some other interesting things. I was watching my friend and neighbor, not neighbor now, but my older neighbor when I was back at my parents' neighbor, I should say. He's in college right now. He streams. You can actually find his channel in my featured channels down there. B Combs. He streams Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, obviously. He's good, so you can watch if you're into that. I haven't watched enough of his content to know if I condone, kids watching him or not. But if you yourself are an adult and into Smash Bros, then maybe you might check that out. If you're already a kind of person who watches Smash Brothers on stream, check him out. But I was getting back into it a little bit because I then realizing that he plays. Might have to do that sometime. In fact, it'd be cool if he would maybe even help me to run some tournaments around here, some just like local Smash Bros tournaments. But anyway, so I was playing a bunch of Smash Bros yesterday, the day before, maybe I think, and then also realized something I have liked to do for a while in many different games: Civilization 6, Age of Empires 2. In fact, I did Heroes of the Storm from Blizzard on video, on a stream, actually, I think it was, even a while back. And also the WWE games, they're all extremely well, not WWE is extremely customizable, which is cool. But all of those games, Civ 6, Age of Empires 2, Heroes of the Storm, WWE games, and Smash Bros. I found can all be uh, spectated. The AI can be spectated fighting itself, playing against itself, other AIs. And so I've done several different AI tournaments and things of, or like just fully AI, like WWE has, which is if you somehow don't know what that is, it's wrestling, professional wrestling, but you can of course customize and create your own wrestlers. You can make your own, what do you call it? Like they call it My Universe. So you make an entire, the entire thing is basically created by you. So you can, and then you can even, people can even upload their own creations. So you can get like superheroes and all sorts of different fantasy characters. You can download all of those, or you can just make your own characters and throw them into the universe thing, and then make your own shows within the universe. Then they'll have their own, matchups will be made. You can customize that; it'll do it for you. Rivalries will start. People will get better or worse. There's power rankings as well for like more temporary power boosts. And then there's all like the personality bars for like good guy and bad guy. There's like 7 different categories. They're all changing through the whole thing. So it's like there's so many cool things in WWE to make that just a really fun, very even like a more long-term AI battling experience series, which I've considered doing in the past. Heroes of the Storm I did, it was basically just breaking up all the characters, all the heroes into teams, and then doing like a big tournament. It was actually more like a season more than it was a tournament. I've done a lot of Civ 6 and AoE 2 on my own, but then Smash Bros is now, I realized you can do it on there too, so I've already gotten that all prepared with teams of 4 and teams of 2 to go at each other, but it's pretty awesome. If stores are selling loose boosters, I would it would depend, I think, on what kind of store. Yeah. If it's just like a locally run kind of chill place, I wouldn't worry about it. I don't know any like bigger places that sell single packs, but if there are some, if GameStop does it, I wouldn't trust them. Let's just throw that out there right now. If anyone else bigger does it, I don't know how much I would trust it really. I was okay with Dollar General, I guess, with the cardboard sleeve Vivid Voltage packs, although that was in the very beginning of my collecting. I don't know. It definitely helps mitigate the ability to weigh them, but it is still probably there if you have a good enough scale, I suppose. Although, also they've, I guess, to some extent, mitigated that themselves with the different code cards. So that's why when I pull packs, I usually talk about the code card I get first. Like this one, for instance, but in fact, all of them, I pulled this white border, and if it was a white border, I knew it was not going to have a holo rare in it. It was basically every one of them. And then even for these older ones, they're a little different. Yeah, closed boxes I would say are always better. This is the bad of the 2 code cards. The other one is like has a little more white and gray on it, and it's actually a totally different image. These are for this is this is Vivid Voltage. So these would be the older Sword and Shield. This would be a bad code card. That would mean you're not getting a holo rare. So however they do it, there's less material in the pack, so there's more material on this card to help the weight difference for packs that do have a holo, like this. This was the Vivid Voltage were good ones to look at. So this was a good code card from, there's the good one from early Sword and Shield. So if you get that with all the different art and more gray like this, less black and less color on it, I assume that's must weigh less, I suppose, but that's the weight difference in the pack is right there. Supposedly, that's what somebody told me. It makes sense. Trying to think if this is mine or you. This was my code card, I think. I'll learn it. Oh yeah, you know what? I was gonna do this too because I don't know if anyone's gotten these. So if you want all of them, you can have them. If you don't need them. These are Twilight Masquerade, and I put these out earlier actually than Twilight Masquerade was out because we were like the very first day that you could do a pre-release tournament was the day we did, and then I showed these like the very next day, I think. But yeah, anyway, back to what you were saying. I would always go the bigger the product, the better. I don't know if I showed 3 or 4 there. I'm going to show this. This might have already been shown, or I'm not sure. I don't think it was. So yeah, that was kind of my thinking as well. Less possibility of them cheating you. But then when I go to the comic shop, I don't mind buying a single pack from him. Especially because, again, I live in a small place. It's not like I'm in a big city and have to deal with. Again, that's kind of why I say if it's kind of a bigger, more corporate place, I suppose. Not that a small town guy can't weigh packs. I just trust him more. Is all. I also kind of know him, so even like we only had 1 degree of separation if you want to look at it that way before I met him, actually met him at the comic shop. So yeah, anywho, he's from my town, let's put it that way. He used to live here. Now he just lives nearby. He just doesn't live directly here anymore. That's all I got though. I guess I might be back either tomorrow or Thursday, and I might just do what might end up being episode 1 of, I might call it something like the Quartermasters stream, or the Temple podcast, Temple Quartermasters podcast. And we'll just talk about stuff that I have for sale and do other things probably, because I don't know. It'll probably just be kind of a midweek mess around stream. But just covering a lot of other stuff, doing a lot of rambling is probably what it'll end up being. Doing less rambling in this video, these Tuesday and the Friday streams, and more of it in that one. And that'll make these a little shorter, more succinct. This one was pretty good because I left all the rambling for now. But yeah, that's it. I guess I'm gonna go get ready. We got a bunch of blueberries growing, so got my sister's kids are gonna come pick them today, so I don't have to do all the work. So that's nice. I'm gonna go uncover those so they're prepared, and maybe some other things. Maybe we'll be able to play some Disney Lorcana after they're done. Who knows? Do that for the first time. Them for the first time. I haven't played against anyone for real. I've played against myself, and that's it. But I do have my own deck, Disney Lorcana deck, ready to go. It's a mixture of half of both of the second set starter decks. There's 2 of them. Took half of each and made 1 deck out of them. Those are the ones I gave to my nieces, so I have half of each of their decks in mine. Thought that'd be fun. So anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you and anyone else that's chilling later on. For now, I'm Randy. This is Nerds Templar. Peace.